The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
And we back, man. I'm live here, man, with my brother, man, Slade Montana. How does it feel to be here, man? How does it feel?
It feel good to be here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad to see everything, how it's coming together, bro. And I'm glad to be on the platform of the new wave. And it's time to take off, bro.
Facts. Hey, man, look, I wanted to ask you, bro, since we talking about everything underneath the sun, but most importantly, bro, you as an artist, as a creative, bro, understanding your value, what do you feel like as, you know what I'm saying, as a creative, even as a lot of these athletes, as we see in these huge multi-million-dollar contracts, what is the importance of knowing your value, bro, as somebody who has a talent?
Bro, it's very important, bro, because a lot of times people don't know their value. You know what I'm saying? They let other people tell them their value.
Facts.
You know, so now it's like, shoot, people, bro, I've seen where people are regretting signing $1.5 million deals, bro. Because in turn, they didn't actually know the value that they had. You know what I'm saying? One song, one hit you got, bro, off of one project of 15 tracks, 9 tracks, 8 tracks. That shit can blow up and make $50 million deals.
That's true.
$50 million dollars, and you don't know that shit, and you got $1 million off of that shit, and now you sitting back looking stupid because somebody else earning money off of your hard work. So you definitely got to believe in your talent, you know what I'm saying? And that's how you catapult, bro. It's like fucking seeing in the last fucking ride with Michael Jordan. Bro, you seen Scottie Pippen, people was kind of criticizing him for sitting out.
Right.
But my nigga, what happened with him is he signed a big deal, but then he said he started to see other people signing big deals, and he like, shit, I'm better than these niggas, and he felt undervalued.
Facts. Bro, like you said, the value, bro, it changes. And as Fat Joe said, yesterday's price is not today's price, bro. And a lot of the times, if we take an artist, let's say a young artist who just not got in this past 6 months to a year, like a Glorilla, bro, has she not realized her value in just that one song? And then, okay, saying, bruh, I can make that song times 10. Bruh, I don't think she would have the current status in rap and music that she has, bro. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's important that we start realizing, like, hey, we got value. You bring something to the table. And even if it's not what you may feel like is, you know, as big as other artists per se, it's still a sticking point to come into, you know, contract talks with, bro. And I think that's a lot of times we overlook that. We see that number and they're like, oh, y'all gonna give me that for just saying these little hibbity hops, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me get a good 2 minutes or 2.5 or 3, bro. Cause that's the thing, bro. She had those hits, but I know right now she's like, shit, when she signed that deal, like, shit, if it was for $1 million or $2 million or whatever it is, bro, she looking now at Gotti like, bro, you fucked me over, my dog. Cause now she doing fucking wilding outs and
bruh, guest appearances on everything.
Yeah, she like, bro, it ain't even just the music, bro. Like, I was just looking at it like, bro, I got a hit song, bro. It's worth some money. Bro, it's you as a whole artist, bro. Like, it's your personality. And like you said, she going on these different shows and shit like that and showing her personality and making X amount of money off that. And she like, damn, bro, this goddamn close to what I'm probably fucking making.
Just off of the album, a whole album.
This ain't got shit to do with none of that shit.
Facts. Bro, see, that's always the sticking point for me, because it's like, if an artist don't wake up and realize that at that point after all the success is kind of hit just early on in that beginning, it's like, then yeah, they really been finagled. Because it's either one or two things. Either they know it and they're like, damn, yeah, like you just said, like, I'm really getting screwed over. Or they be like, nah, I'm living good. What you mean? I just pulled up in a S-Class 550. I just pulled up in a, you know what I'm saying, XYZ. And they sitting there feeling as though everything that they are surrounded by in that moment of time is theirs. They're bossed up, and it's not them pulling up in a hoopty to fucking some fast food. So they're like, hey, it's a win. Yeah. But like you just said, not realizing the value on the back end, man, that's where it hurts us the most, on the back end. I believe Nipsey Hussle said it best. They gonna put all the work in up front, meaning they gonna put the work in to give you the funds up front, so that they can recoup that check on the back end. That's mailbox money. Yeah, that's mailbox money, bro.
And they don't want shit. You signed for $1 million, nigga. They don't want $1 million. Nigga, they don't
Man,
want 10
they
million.
don't want that shit.
They
Nah,
want 20. They
boom,
want 30.
bro.
You
Tell
know what I'm
them,
saying?
bro.
They want-
Tell them.
Niggas is wanting triple their profits. You
Facts.
know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
they gonna get that shit off of you. If you gotta fucking sell them back your house or your cars, your jewelry, nigga,
Right.
they gonna get their shit back.
Right.
Or
right.
you're non-existent. You know what I'm saying?
And bro, what you just said right there. When we start speaking on that non-existent space, bro, that's when you start seeing these artists who you don't know where they went to, i.e. your Lil Pumps, i.e. your what was that the white dude, Slim Jesus, the mother who was getting world star hip hop hit, gone. Like that's when all those dudes get sucked into that warp hole, and it's like, oh, you don't have enough money to pay this back? Let's go ahead and put you over in this category with the rest of these individuals who y'all owe debt, and that means y'all basically moving when we say move, jumping when we say jump. And regardless of what race, creed, wherever you come from, that is not a position that you want to find yourself in at all, bro.
Nah, because, bro, like, within these deals, bro, you fucking up front, they gonna give you a lot of money, like with these 360s. They gonna give you a lot of money up front. Bro, in turn, if you don't fucking make them back that money or double like they want, bro, they're gonna come back and get all of that shit. Everything you thinking, oh, I'm living good, bro. We're gonna get everything. The house your mama in, nigga, I own that now.
Bro,
if you don't got my fucking $30 million I need, nigga, that house your grandmama in, that's my shit.
Facts.
That house your baby mama and kids in, that's my shit.
Facts.
What you gonna be doing there?
Bro, and 9 times out of 10, when it get to that point, it's way past too late. It's way past too late, bro. You can't even find a lawyer who willing to go into litigation to try and get you back any of that, because they looking at it like how you just said. You saw this. This is all in paperwork. Like we said, I think we was having conversations prior, but it's like a lot of these individuals, the industry, they're playing together in the same country clubs. They're mingling together in the same ballrooms, you know, quote unquote, meaning they're touching elbows. So every bit of information that you think you're receiving just from your one, you know what I'm saying, record company or individual representative from that record company, bro, it's 10 other artists who are signed to that same record company who are hearing the same shit. And then they going back and telling other record companies just in case, so that, hey, if your dude try to leave, hey, well, shit, we only signing the 1.5, and he try to jump ship, go to another company. They like, hey, bro, yeah, well, we're going to sign you to 1.4. What you mean you going to sign me to 1.4? Well, bro, come on, bro. Well, you got boom, 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 boom. Damn, how did they know that? Bro, because these the same individuals who was sitting there laughing at your ass.
Yep.
Why
like
they,
he wanted what? But then that's how that shit go in the game, bro. You got fucking, it's like Kodak, bro. This nigga like, bro, I want $60 million from Atlantic. Them niggas like, nigga, we ain't giving you that shit.
That's facts.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
facts.
Boy, y'all didn't sign Young Boy to $60 million, nigga. Why I can't get $60 million? And he go over here to Capitol Records signing a lesser deal just to say fuck these people. And it's like, bro, it's the same shit on all levels, bro. You have those with the millions, and then you have that level of people in the workforce like us. Oh, that's why they ask you on the application, how much money did you make at your last job?
Bro, hey, nah, for real. Folks don't even think about that, bro. Folks not even bringing that shit in, bro. Folks is sitting there and they like, well, let me just go ahead and put my honest response.
Yeah, nigga.
And now they looking at that like, oh, well, if this individual is stupid enough to tell us for shit, we just gonna make sure we come right underneath that. Yeah. And bro, every time I've ever, and being real, every time I've ever filled that out on the application for a job, bro, I've like crazy enough just reflecting back on it. My salary offered initially was always right underneath that or right at that figure.
Yeah, bro, because they not going, what the fuck? We going, oh, you said you making X amount, nigga, we about to give you $5 more or fucking $10,000 if it's salary.
Right.
They're not doing that, bro.
Nah,
they'll probably seem to be a little bit better than these people. So in the dollar amount, if you doing hourly, they might say shit. We might give them 50 cents or $1 more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because normally what they'll do, let me get $1 more. And then if it's salary shit, let's give them 10,000 more or 5,000 more. They not about to supersede that shit.
Nah, bro.
This is your worth, dog.
Nah, that's right. Especially if you sit there and put it down, like we just saying on the job application. But even with the music shit, it's like if an individual comes to those record contract talks and they like, okay, and especially when they got somebody speaking for them, that's the shit that pisses me off. Because it's like, bro, you sitting in the room with these I'm sitting in the room with these contracts. Y'all sitting at a table. you letting your manager or your rep or whoever speak for you, and it's like, bruh, at the end of the day, bruh, your words are just as important at this fucking round table at this very moment as it is those individuals. And if you don't know what your worth is, if you can't be like, hey, agent, hold up, or hey, manager, hold up, like, bruh, you telling me I'm only worth $3 million? Okay, hold up. You know the whole vault I got back here locked away with these 2, 3, 4, 5 albums of hot shit, but you gonna only give them 2.5 because you feel like it's respecting the business strategy and you want to make sure you don't disrespect. Like, artists don't think about that, bro. Artists think, okay, this is my manager, he's team me. Bro, that not team you. Bro, that man gotta feed, or that woman has to feed family, pay bills.
Yep.
Yeah, just
Shit,
like you trying to do.
$2 million off that $2.5 million ticket, nigga. I'm gonna get about 300, nigga.
Bro, come on, bro.
300,000
off
nigga.
you, bro, for doing nothing but just meeting and
sign
sitting
this deal, nigga.
Yeah, yeah,
Sign it.
yeah.
It's bullshit, bro.
It is, bro, and that's why, for me personally, that's why I'm always adamant on artists again from the beginning. Even when you got 0 tracks recorded, even when, in my case, you a podcaster, even when you got no episodes recorded, you ain't interviewed nobody, you ain't sat down, had no episode, even if you are an artist and you done did little doodles, bro, have and understand respect for yourself and your craft and the art. But then number 2, have respect for the time that you put into that. That's value. Have respect for the materials you had to spend, them pencils, that paper, or if you're podcasting, the equipment, or if you're making music, the equipment, whatever it is, you had to invest in that. And that is value. You added value to that by investing in it. Now you're starting to see, like, it's no wonder. For instance, you go buy a car, or I won't even say car. You go buy into something. Let's say stock. Let's say something. You go buy into that early on. And you're like, bro, I don't see no gains from it. I done been in this bitch about 3 months, almost a whole quarter of a way, and I only seen maybe about $2, $3 gain on this. But then everybody floods the market. Everybody's like, oh, we got to get on this. A lot of great news from the product you invested in. And now that product has skyrocketed. They going to reap off of that skyrocket a little bit, but who going to gain more? You, by getting through that and being able to understand, like, okay, this is my position in it. But if you don't understand your position in it, you going to be like them folks in the water, like, oh shit, I got FOMO, meaning fear of missing out. So you gonna sell early. Now you done cheated yourself. Now somebody got your stock option or somebody got your position and they done ran that junk up times 100, times 200.
And that's real, bro. That's like a female, like shit. We got a female that's fucking, you know, like, man, I ain't gonna be fucking around with all these dudes. I'm about to be about my business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna stay to myself. And of course she gonna miss out on some fun and dudes and all of this. But in turn, she gonna find the one that she want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the same thing with this shit, for example. You know what I mean? You can easily settle and they just pick anybody that's fucking in their DMs.
Right.
But those women that hold out and, you know what I'm saying, have respect for themselves, they be the ones that get what they want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Without limiting their desires.
Yeah, like I'm about to go in here and just show my body on social media and just get some nigga to take me out to dinner or something like that.
Nah, that is real. That's real, bro. Again, bro, that is why it's important to understand your value as a creative, man. And you got to. And speaking of value, bro, NIL is giving value to a whole bunch of, giving value to a whole class of student athletes, a whole class of like individuals, i.e. student athletes, an opportunity to flex that muscle now that has been robbed like for so long, bro. I mean, we can think everything, commercials, video games, jersey. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like merchandise wear, all of that, bro. So
who you think would have made more money, Tebow or Reggie Bush?
Damn. In today's limelight, with today's
if NIL was intact when they was in college.
Reggie. Easy.
You think Reggie?
Reggie.
He's tough.
He's got Los Angeles. He's got Los Angeles during that time, but when USC was,
he got a lot of them though. He do. But you got Tebow.
It was
when this nigga was bro, virgin.
Yeah.
Bro, Christian, bro. Like that's bro. That was hard to beat, bro.
You know what? And he wasn't even what? He wasn't born in the States. He was born like Virgin Islands or one of them. So he had an international following too. And I forget about that. Like he did have people pulling for him across seas because of the religion alignment, because of a lot of that. So I don't know, bro. That'll be a tough one, for real, for real.
You think that'd be tough one?
I think it'll be tough, and I think it'll be neck and neck. And I think that was a great comparison. Besides trying to go, you know, if they would have did the 05 Reggie Bush, Vince Young, but Vince Young and Tebow, damn sure.
That would have been
real,
a good
bro.
head to head, bro.
That would have,
like
bro.
Bronny and fucking Arch Manning. Like it would have been
Prime example, bro.
Would have been
Prime
crazy.
example, bro. But see, the thing is, again, a lot of them, bro. Now I can't say necessarily Tebow, but we talking NIL at the time before NIL was even you know what I'm saying, implemented at all. If there was even, you know, a blueprint for it. To be able to see somebody like Reggie Bush take the initiative and understand his marketing ability, and then to have a coach like Pete Carroll be able to tell y'all like, hey, I know we can't do this much for you as a coach, but I'm gonna bring people like Snoop Dogg to practice so he can see y'all, and then he can record you and put you on his stuff. Or you know what? I know I can't tell you to go down to that appearance down at that club or lounge, but that's owned by a USC alum. How about you go with a couple superstars down there and just show your face a little bit at the red carpet? And bro, all of those things right there are what have been going on in a sport like college football, but also in other facets of business. Bruh, that's been going on for a while. And so now we finally get to see these young athletes who are 18, anywhere from 18 to 25, 26 now with Stetson Bennett. He was 25, 26. Bruh, think about that time frame, 18 to 26, bruh. That's a hell of a lot of time to stack some bread, especially if you are a well sought after individual. Fresh out the house.
No cow food, nigga. Damn, that's just, bro, being
on,
loaded, bro.
Come on,
and it's
bro.
crazy, bro, because so many people have been. I mean, I can say like some people, you know, rewarded from the shit, you know, before the rules was intact, but got in trouble like the Fab Five when niggas actually needed the money.
Yeah,
bro. If like people like them was able to capitalize on that shit, bro,
ain't
like
no telling,
bro,
ain't no telling.
There's no ceiling, bro.
It's not.
And it's crazy. I'm glad that it is, you know, happening today where people that are able to capitalize off of that shit, because it's people that's really fucking working their ass off and still going home, you know what I'm saying, going to that dorm, begging their mama to send them money, you know what I'm saying?
Just to buy noodles.
Yeah, buy something good. Like I'm tired of eating the same goddamn hamburger or hot dogs or chicken that ain't really
chicken,
good chicken.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
nah, that's facts.
I don't know where this shit come from.
Nah,
These fake
facts.
tacos and all that shit.
That's facts, bro.
Like actually be able to and then provide for the family that's at the house, because you have these people that's coming from the projects. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And yeah, they going off to these big universities and shit like that. But guess what? Your mama's still fucking in the hood, dog.
Yeah.
She can't take off from that nursing job, because guess what? Who gonna pay for her flight to even come to see you play?
Bro, and that's the thing, bro. It went from literally like we went from that, bro, like having a pure love for the sport, to now they making it a competition, like amongst our own selves, to be like, bro, well, if you want that top NIL check, you might want to goddamn go do a little bit more than he did. Well, you saw he did this. Maybe you want to counteract what he did. And now you sit there and you have these external forces who are literally sitting there like, well, you should do this, you should do that, you should. And it ain't even about you. It's just about the most they can get out of you so that they can make sure that they're paid, but also that they continue to have a line of business. And that's the fucked up part, bro. Because, again, like you said, you might agree to doing all this stuff, doing all of these shoots, doing all these appearances, doing all of these signings, just to end up sitting there like, bro, okay, I'm still not happy with what I got. I'm sitting here. Yeah, I might be known. Yeah, I might step outside of campus and people say, hey, let's take pictures. But, bro, a lot of the times it's like, bro, first and foremost, they don't even know the value that they have as an athlete. But then, two, now you got these individuals telling you this is what you're worth. And it's like, bro, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard as a student athlete, as a young 18, 19, 20-year-old to be like, hold on, wait. I'm worth more than $5 million when you ain't never seen $5 million. What does $5 million worth of product look like? It take a lot of balls, excuse my friend, but just to be frankly honest, it take a lot of balls for somebody to be like, bro, this is what I'm worth. Nah, that 1.2 ain't enough for me, bro. Because I know you're going to do it. But it really is. And that's why it's like we in that cutthroat stage of now where it's like either you're going to speak up and say, okay, this is what I need to be getting, or it's like you just gonna shut up and take whatever they give, bro. And it's cold, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that's where, with the past, that's kind of what showed, people to be like, shit, whatever. I guess I'll take whatever. Because at first, bro, they was getting nothing. All of these people was making all of these millions off of them, and they weren't getting shit like they used to say with the Fab Five. Bro, all of these schools building new fucking departments and new athletic facilities and all of this shit, bro. While I'm at home, I can't even go get a fucking haircut if I wanted to.
That's right. I can't even get a plane ticket back home.
I'm fucked. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these athletes just like, whatever, I'm going to take what they going to give me. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to look at the other side of this shit, bro. These people that were great college greats and never been able to capitalize on no money but a scholarship. Yeah, a scholarship is great. But all of that money that these athletic facilities and colleges and universities made off of them, they didn't get shit. They got injured in fucking college. And maybe now this $1 million, $2 million, $3 million NIL deal, shit, at least I got that to live off of.
Right.
I don't got shit to live off of now.
Bruh, and that's the thing, bro. Like, when people tried to criticize this initially, that's what I thought. Like, that's initially what I thought. I was like, wait, hold up. Maybe they have some type of validity to what they're saying. But now when I look back at it and the more and more I mulled it over, I'm like, bruh, y'all still being greedy as hell. Y'all being greedy as hell because, again, this is, whether it's football, basketball, bro, they are playing at least minimally one time a week, if not 2-3 times, depending on the sport, a week. And you got tickets being sold at every event, every time. No matter how big or small it is, no matter if you playing the big rival or if you playing the little pipsqueak cupcake, it was still ticket sales to be sold. It was still jerseys sold at that game. It was still merchandise sold at that game.
Gone.
And like you said, gone. You never saw that. So now I'm like, man, like, even if there are some negative aspects to this whole NIL, I still think it is important. I think it's pivotal, and I think it needs to happen. And I think the NCAA, even though they ain't worth the pot up, we still know that in the least they deserve, meaning the athletes deserve, to have the realm to navigate this. And it might be crazy. It might not be as organized as it should or could be, but I think after all the use that they have been put through, I think they deserve this time to at least figure it out and get as much money as they can. It might not be regulated. It might not be all the time fair, but I do think after getting used this much, this is the least they deserve.
Facts, bro, because you got like a Terrell Pryor, bro, who got in trouble for
Johnny Manziel right around tattoos, the same time. Right, bro.
Like, bro,
right,
damn.
Right.
When you make it literally, you got, bro, you can sell, let's say, ticket fucking $100. Your stadium capacity 20,000. You know what I'm saying? At Ohio State.
Right.
Just a rough estimate. Bro, what is that number, bro? Y'all making this much off of me, but I can't get no tattoos from this nigga because he like, bro, you 5 football, bro. Like,
right.
I'm about to get in trouble and miss games because of this shit.
Or I'm missing games because somebody decided to pay for a meal after a big time win over a rival. Like, and I don't even know the dude. He just stepped up and said, hey, I'm gonna pay for his meal. Like, come on, bro. Who in their right mind gonna be like, nah, I'm good? Especially knowing when, bro, you ain't got shit on your you ain't got shit in your bank account. Yeah. You got fucking campus credit at the Cavs.
I ain't never been able to eat here before.
Yeah, right.
Nigga take care of my food, bro. All right, shit.
Yeah, bro.
Nigga, that's, you know what I'm saying, bro. I ain't probably make all that, and you know what I'm saying. He made that money in a day or something, bro. Like,
facts.
I'm a dude that's been eating noodles and cat food all day, bro. And you trying to look out for me and I get in trouble, bro? Like,
facts. As that, I can't never. To me personally, I can't agree with that, bro. I can't agree with that, and that's why one thing I stress to myself is like, even if you come in somewhere and they're like, okay, this is what we're gonna give you, always understand that you have a game plan to stretch that. You know what I'm saying? Meaning you have a game plan to be like, okay, if you're going to give me this at first, well, let me set a benchmark and be like, okay, 6 months after, and I done track my progress, and I've been doing this day in, day out, workouts, whatever. You can apply this to any facet of life. I've been doing this, been going consistent, been great work, been doing this for 6 months. Here's my benchmark. Let me come to you now. And 9 times out of 10, when you approach whomever it is, whether it's an employer, whether it's a team, coach, whoever, they're going to either be like, hey, okay, we can sit down and talk about this, or they're going to be like, nah, And it's one or two instances. And once you get your response, you can know then at that point what your value really is if you have not already seen that through those 6 months of working hard. Because, bro, it's going to show. Like, human nature, like, we are natures of habit. And if somebody is habitually a liar and a cheapskate and a finesser, you're going to be eventually able to see that. Facts. Point blank period, bro.
Do you think the NIL deals and shit gonna even the playing field? Because you remember at first it was kind of like, shit, Alabama, they get the best recruits. You know what I'm saying? Georgia get the best recruits. But now with the money being involved, you think it'll even the playing field where you might have one of the best, the number one recruit go to Missouri or go to Arkansas. You think it'll even the playing field?
I mean, me personally, bro, I think the playing field is going to be leveled a tad bit. But then again, it's like, when we talk about monetary value, okay, what is $1 million at Alabama compared to $1 million at Missouri? You know what I'm saying? What does that get you? And I say that to say this, okay, $1 million at Alabama may only get you one player. That's why I'm like, okay, the little guys have a chance to get in. Because if they take that $1 million and they find, instead of finding that 1 5-star, they might find 2 4-stars for that $1 million, I think that's worth it. I think that's worth it. And it also helps the program. But now the athlete on the flip side has to realize, like, okay, I'm splitting this $500,000 with this other 4-star you brought in because you need us to make an immediate impact. But after you make that impact, now you need to move forward and be like, okay, this is what I did in this whole year. Got over 1,200 receiving. You know what I'm saying? I got this many touchdowns. We made it to the college football playoff. May not have won the playoff game. May not have made it to the championship. But we won, playoffs. Or even hell, we made it to the conference championship. We was, you know what I'm saying, like 3-7 last year or 4-8 last year. Now you done made it to this point. Understand the progress. Because, again, if you know your value from the initial conception, from the start, you're not able to track your progress from that point and show them. And if they decide to be oblivious to it and ignore it, then you know they don't give a fuck about you, period.
And I think that's the good thing about it, because if I'm not mistaken, bro, like after the years, they'll you can get more deals and the shit can increase. Like, it's like Caleb Williams now. Like, that nigga is making crazy money. After that year he had last year. Mm-hmm. And that's, I think the good, part of it is because it's like, shit, say for instance, you just right out of high school, you start working a job.
Right.
They're going to start tracking you hourly. We about to give you an appraisal after every year you do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they'll put the same type of number on you that they will to
Exactly.
And if you exceed expectations or you just, you kind of where they want you to be, they're going to give you more money.
Right.
And I think that's the good way of it as well, because it's getting these athletes ready for the pros when they get into these type of contracts.
That's facts.
And it's like, shit, you're not guaranteed nothing. It's it's performance based.
No, that's facts, bro. And again, that's why it's like you just said, important to know, bro. If you come in at a 4-star and you like, okay, the bar's listed this at a 4-star, or you come in as whatever, and you like, okay, this is the monetary value they've assigned to it. Or, even if they don't tell you that or anybody around you said that, you've done your own research. That's why it's important to do your own research. But you've done your own research. Bruh, facts. You realize, like, okay, this is how much I can get estimate-wise. Then you can go from there, man. But if you come in and you don't know, and all you getting is a bunch of, I feel like I'm the shit, got a couple followers on Instagram, or, oh, I got a blue check, or, oh, yeah, they liked all this. Bro, you can be the 5-star hot shit, get into that university, and, get lost in that first year amongst a bunch of other 5-stars, and now where's your NIL money, cuz? Like, for real. Like, you don't know. You sitting there, and you like, bro, I don't even have no idea what I should be paid, and now that's why they're telling you, well, you're going to split the rest of this NIL money with these receivers.
Yeah, and that's why I don't know if you've been following Deion Sanders, but that's what I like about what he doing at Colorado. He pretty much reset everything. Once you come into there, bro, fuck the 5 stars, fuck the 4 stars, fuck the 3 stars, fuck the 2 stars.
That's big.
Bro, you have to earn everything over again. So scratch all that shit, nigga. You have to even earn your fucking jersey number now. You come in with just your last name on the back. You got to earn your jersey number. So he kind of reset everything.
Big,
that shit don't matter no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got some niggas that's Hall of Famers now that was 3 stars, 2 stars. That was walk-ons.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you, as long as you have coaches like that kind of at the door be like, bro, fuck all that shit. Fuck the money you get, nigga.
Right.
You gotta, you know what I'm saying, work now to get, you know what I'm saying, this glory and all of this shit. You're even a position. Then everything will be good. It's like with Archie Manning. Bro, he's one of the highest paid, you know what I'm saying, players, college players with NIL deals, but he's not starting. Quinn Ayers
I just saw that. I did see that in the
Ayers is
spring
starting,
game.
bro.
I saw that. I did see that.
I don't think it's gonna, you know, fuck up everything with, you know, within the system. You still gonna have to work for that shit long as you got, you know what I'm saying, a good coach and you in a good university.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Hey, man, look, all I can hope for and pray for is these young athletes, whatever the sport is, if you out there giving your all and 110%, you should be reciprocated from that, especially if there are monetary dollars assigned to it and that the program is benefiting from, especially if you're the driving force behind that. So regardless of the sport, man, y'all just know your value, man. As a creative and as an athlete, as an individual on this planet, you do contribute something. Regardless of what anybody tells you, you contribute something. So, bro, with that being said, bro, when we talking about all this dollars and just buku bucks, bro, the NFL, man, Lamar finally was able to get his contract settled.
Thank God, bro.
Bro, yeah, I thought it was getting ready to be a cold summer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought it was getting ready to be a cold summer up there in B-more.
They did not want to get him that guaranteed money, bro.
Did,
he was winning them games in the seasons, getting MVPs, and they tried to bring up every excuse in the book. Oh, wait, he get injured. Well, he didn't go to the Super Bowl. All that shit once it came time to sign that contract, and I'm glad they finally said fuck that shit, fuck the excuses, and gave him his money back.
Right.
I feel like he probably deserved a little bit more, but I mean, I'm glad he was able to get what he got. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely a step in the right direction. But I just feel, though, they're about to give a nigga like, you know what I'm saying, Joey Burrows, a little bit more money than they gave him, or give a Herbert a little bit more money than they gave him, even though this man didn't won an MVP.
I'm a huge Joey B fan. I'm an LSU fan, if y'all don't know. You say what you want to say. Bruh, I was thinking the same thing. The moment I saw that headline break on ESPN, knowing the stats and the progress Joey B has made, and Herbert, bruh, this next round of contract, bruh, I know for a fact they are going to get more than Lamar Jackson and Deshaun Watson both.
They about to blow that shit out the water because you had fucking Jalen Hurts he set the bar a little bit more, and they like, all right,
he was like a little bit, and that's what I realized too. He was like that little middle point for 2 weeks, and then here comes Lamar.
Yeah, Lamar, they was like, okay, we can sign him off on that. This nigga, he fresh off a Super Bowl. Hey, this is going to give you Lamar. We already told these other teams that, hey, not to sign you. So we going to go ahead and fucking just sign you to this. Because, bro, it would have been easy, bro. You telling me that no other team in the league would have wanted to sign Lamar Jackson, bro?
That's what I thought. Initially, when I started seeing everything, I was like, bro, I don't understand how in the world an individual like such, a quarterback who is an MVP caliber, who has the chance, has the skill and the, you know what I'm saying, the wherewithal to get you to a Super Bowl, and you decide not to sign him after he plays on his last year of a contract, rookie contract. Like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? So that right there stood out to me, like you just said. They giving him a hard time. And then it made me think, like, brother, who are the next ones up? Let me go look on the list. You look on the list. Oh, it's Joe Burrows. Oh, Justin Herbert.
Where the Brinks truck at? Go ahead, pull it up to his house.
Bruh.
Unload everything. We might have to do actually 2 stops. We might have to unload that bitch twice.
Man, come on, bruh.
Give him everything he wants.
Come on, bruh.
Make sure he come back.
Well, hey,
ain't no holding out for him, bro.
Facts.
You here.
Facts.
In Cincinnati. In Los Angeles.
Bruh, and it's the crazy part too. Bruh, we seen this shit in what was that show? HBO show. The Rock. Ballers.
Ballers, yeah.
Ballers. We seen this type of behavior and we thought, oh, that's just a cinematic portrayal of what the NFL could be like. Nah, bro, that is the legitimacy of it. Like, you have owners who are as petty as that, or managers who are as petty as that, and they gonna sit there and tell you, no, We're gonna wait a whole 2-3 months until this person gets signed to set that domino off in effect. And like you literally are just waiting for a series of misunfortunate events to happen so that you can get the contract number you think ain't somewhere even close to what you think you deserve. And it's like, bro, you deserve way more than that. But
and it's facts, bro. But hey, all of these quarterbacks, no matter who they are, Lamar, Justin, Jalen, Joe Burrow, all of them, who they need to be DMing and texting and being like, yo, thank you, brother, is Deshaun. Because
Facts.
the money,
Facts.
the contracts have been good, you know what I'm saying, as far as money-wise, what they're worth. But the incentives has been built in to where they have to be like, shit, you got to be an all-pro to be able to earn it, you know what I'm saying, this amount, then you have to make the Pro Bowl or something to get this amount, or you have to pass for these certain yards to get this guaranteed amount or whatever. Bro, it's the guaranteed money where Deshaun Watson changed the game. Bro.
He did.
It's the guaranteed money.
You
That's
said
all
it.
that matters.
You hit the nail on the head, bro. They just noted that Ja Morant will not get the Supermax contract because he didn't make the NBA All-Star team. Now think about, since that guy has been in the league, what he's meant to Memphis, first and foremost, and the city, the organization. But then number two, what he's meant to the NBA. We were just talking about last year when Memphis did what they did. We were comparing him to Luka Doncic being in the run for the next face of the NBA. Yep. And then we go from that to now this guy can't even get the Supermax because he missed one single NBA All-Star game.
Not even just the fucking face of the NBA, bro, but they fucking took Kyrie Irving out, inserted him in the Nike. He was about to be that new guy.
Bro, that right there, bro. I got to give you, bro. Nah, straight up, bro. Nah, that claps on that info, bro. He just put y'all on to something, bro. If y'all didn't realize that, nah, that ass. Before Kyrie and everything happened with Kyrie the Red did, bro, if y'all don't know, y'all can go look this up. Nike was releasing shoes underneath Kyrie's official shoe deal, releasing shoes without him approving it, meaning colorways, designs. They were just pushing the shoe out because they were, whatever the case may be in business terms, they were short on money or whatever the case may have been, and they needed that boost. They needed that jump, and so they went out and were just pushing out, bruh, shoes. Like, imagine somebody telling you, bro, we're just going to put out this bullshit under your name because we have to, because we need at least a couple dollars here and there to fluctuate this and to move that account around. Yep. That's what it was. It was literally a situation of just business when it came to Kyrie. And then that happens, and then now he takes the stands with the COVID and everything else happened. And they were like, thank God, we got our scapegoat. We can just let him go. We can get out of it. And then, bam, you bring in a guy like Ja Morant. Think about it. Even after the gun stuff, we were seeing his commercials. Yeah, even
because they invested at this point. We already done put all our eggs in this basket because we didn't fucking ship Kyrie off. So
to no man's
this
land.
All we got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This all we got. Niggas ain't buying Giannis shoes like that.
Hell
Ja
no.
Morant, to the younger culture, is buzzing. You know what I'm saying? This nigga, he's like the young boy effect, where you got all of these high schoolers and middle schoolers that's loving young boy. Same with Ja Morant.
That's facts.
He's the new face of this new wave. Niggas our age ain't really like, oh man, let me get some Ja Morants. But these younger kids, bro, niggas are dying to have shoes from fucking Ja Morant or a Melo Ball. They dying to have them damn shoes.
That's
niggas,
facts.
you ain't seen the videos, niggas cry. Oh my God.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? They get these damn shoes, bro. Bro, they thought they had one. That's why they can't. You saw after all that shit. They ain't about to get rid of his ass.
Hell no. But I thought they were. And then next you know, here comes the Ja 1 commercial. And I'm like, oh shit, the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and it's a great commercial. But I'm like, that affirmed to me like, oh no, they're vested. They're vested.
It's like fucking Adidas with Yeezy right now, bro. After all the money they done lost with that nigga, bro, they don't have no room to lose anybody else. So them niggas is going bankrupt.
Yeah. Yeah.
They can't do that.
Yeah. Nah, that's facts, bro. And it's crazy you even mentioned that, bro, because you know what else it let me know too? You just mentioned LaMelo Ball. It also let me know that, bro, seeing the reaction he got from his shoes, it let me know his pops was on to something. His pops was a genius. His pops knew what was going to happen, and it did. Once he signed with Puma, it happened. It flipping happened, man. Like, bro, literally shutting down stores, sold out of the shoes. Like, and again, Melo Ball, good player, but bro, he's not on the same level of Ja Morant. But because of all the work put in prior to,
Yeah, and that's the thing, bro. It's like his dad saw that shit like what happened to Kyrie Irving could fucking happen to you, bro. You could put in and sign these deals, but they can take that shit from underneath you.
Name and all.
Whoa, you felt. You know what I'm saying? You falling now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now you don't got shit. But if I could create a brand based off of my sons, this is something that you will forever have because people are going to forever follow you.
That's facts.
There's some niggas that still, let me get some Kyries, bro. I need some Kyries.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Imagine you got those people, but you got LaMelo Ball fans who's been around for years. You know what I'm saying? If they was able to create this platform, it's like, you see it, bro. If LaMelo Ball was able to have that, you know what I'm saying, platform with his dad still and was able to release all those Melo ones off of that.
Right.
Imagine how much money he would actually made. Them niggas, he signed a deal to Puma. I think it was like $100 million or whatever. Shit. But imagine how much they actually made from his shoes already.
Right now, and that
you
bro,
know what I mean? It's like if Jordan fucking if he owned Air Jordan,
the whole insignia name, everything.
Bro,
yeah.
this nigga would be able to have not one NBA team, but fucking probably 5 or 6 or 7.
Facts. That is 100% facts, bro.
And that's what his dad, I guess, was trying to show them. It's like fucking Lonzo now. He done got injured. He said, fuck signing with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now he don't got shit.
Nah, bad, bro.
Ain't nobody about to fucking give you no shoe deal now, nigga.
Nah,
if you was able to sign a shoe deal with us and we got this shoe that you actually wanted, you would have been able to still be making money off of that. Nigga, you probably wouldn't have to pay to play no more.
Nah, that's facts, bro. And it's crazy, dude. Like, it's crazy we even have to sit here and, like, look at this shit happen in full time. Because, again, like, bro, the whole Triple B was just 3-4 years ago. You know, pre-COVID, and now all of a sudden the game changed, and that's how quick they swoop in, bro. Kind of go back to the prior conversation we were having, and the topic, bro, not understanding your value and not understanding how you can leverage yourself and your talents will put you in a situation to where you feel like you have to go to this bigger distributor or you have to go to this bigger entity to reap success. And it's like that success you were having right there with your pops, even though it might have looked immature at some moments, even though it might have looked a little bit too much out there with the Facebook TV show or web series, it was still all yours, all y'all's. You know what I'm saying?
No, bro. I remember, shit, I used to watch this shit. I'm glad
did
they
too.
stopped doing this shit.
Did
See,
too.
that's what I'm saying.
I did
Imagine
too, bro.
how many people feel like we feel, bro.
That's facts.
And it's, bro, it's like we talked about earlier, bro. It's the fucking contracts, bro. He was probably getting shit. I'm getting $3 million or $1 million a month. And this nigga offered me $100 million over here.
Right.
This looks a lot better
than
me getting $1 million
right.
or $3 million a month for the rest of my life.
Right.
He didn't really think about that. If you equate that to your whole life, that shit is way more than $100 million.
Bruh. And bruh, again, man, that lifetime, bro. You gotta play chess with it, bro. You are here for a lifetime. You ain't here for the duration of your career. You ain't here for the duration of your time in school, the duration of the time that you're quote unquote successful. Even when people ain't screaming your name and screaming, you're successful, I want to be near you, bro. You still have to continue to perpetuate that same type of consistency and through work. And that happens by making smart business deals that work for you so that even when you're asleep, it's still working for you. You know what I mean?
And that's what they had.
Right.
I feel like
that's
what,
that
but
they
kind of
did.
threw that shit away, bro, because if you making shit $3 million potentially, bro, he had the big baller estate. That
was bro.
Before this nigga even was in the NBA.
Everybody had cars. That was theirs. Like,
bro.
Nigga, paperwork is you.
So imagine what he was making then, nigga. We talking about fucking high school.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying? Niggas was
After
selling,
1 year at UCLA, nigga, and then Jello didn't even play you full year at UCLA. Like, bro, come on, bro.
So imagine what they would have been making a month now off of these shoes.
That's facts.
Probably $10-15 million.
Imagine a partnership deal. Striking a partnership.
That
bro.
was the
after rookie of the year deal with Melo. If they would have still had Triple B, I think at that point after Melo won rookie of the year, bro, they could have easily struck a partnership deal with any major shoe brand they wanted to and got all three of them shoes and was still reaping the majority of those funds on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Even through a partnership deal.
Yeah, it's just, bro, like we said, bro, it's just the money when them niggas show you. Cause they knew, bro, you're not gonna flash this nigga $100 million if you don't know what his potential is.
That's
if
facts.
he about to make you 250,
That's facts.
300,
That's facts.
350. You know what I mean? That's what they left on the table.
Right.
And that's probably what he's saying. Shit, I'm getting 3 million here, 3 million there, 6 million here, 8 million there. That nigga said 100. Damn. You know what I'm saying? He said 100. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, fuck. I mean, we could make that, but I don't know. I might have to cut this person off, but I don't know.
Yeah, and then that's when you start.
In a jet. I'm going with this. My dad don't got no jet.
That's when you start looking at it like that, cause bro, that's when you start have to count like the relationships. Like, hey, well, this money is tied to this person. I got to deal with the family outings. I got to take my girlfriend around here, or I got to be, and this ain't fitting the image I want to portray. And then they get ahead of themselves, or they be like, this is what I think is best for me. And again, like everybody is entitled to have that thought. But that's why it's like it's so important to have a team around you of people to be like, okay, bro, I feel you 100%. You want to be your own man or woman, go left or right. You want to do that. But, bro, let's think longevity-wise. When you do step out of the league, or if this does happen, or if you do decide to stop writing, or you lost your voice, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's been rappers who've lost their voice, you know what I'm saying? And you can't rap no more. What have you done up to this point to, you know what I'm saying, be able to allow you to live out comfortably at least, you know what I'm saying, the remainder of your career until you find that next step, that next venture, that next thing, bro. And we talking about it on a big scale. Again, we talking about NBA, NFL stars, but bro, bring it back down to a more localized, like on me and you level. Bro, if we don't understand the investment that we making in our art and our craft and our talents now, how can we expect the individual when we come to that table to give us that same respect? You know, it would almost be insane for you to think that they gonna come to you like, hey, yeah, man, we're gonna give you this off top. Nah, bro, if you have not, you know what I'm saying, perpetuated that through your actions, through your product, through your consistency, your work, how can you expect for them to give you that? And I think that's why Puma came the way they came with Big Baller Brand, because they seem like, hey, we got LeVar Ball over here done built the empire with 3 boys. When I sign one of these guys, I'm not just signing for him because we know he's a showman for all his kids. So he gonna make sure to get all of them in there. And we got to put a big enough number to make him be like, nah, okay, maybe I could settle with just keeping one of them here. And as we saw, whatever happened, whether it was Lonzo breaking away doing his own thing or Melo making the call to go to Puma, something happened along the lines and it just disrupted that. But like you said,
I think it was the Alan Foster, bro. I think it was the Alan Foster.
The whole.
I think if that shit probably didn't happen, then maybe shit would have changed a little bit.
I forgot even all about Al, man.
I think
that
Alan
man,
Foster
cool
probably,
guy, portrayed and hit him with the damn, man.
He kind of fucked shit up a little bit. I think maybe if he didn't, and they saw a chink in the armor of the BBB, and I think that's probably what kind of been like, man, you know what? I'm a little scared to put my whole career in the hands of this situation when we're getting sued, you know what I'm saying, for X amount, or we've, you know what I'm saying, lost $1 million off of Alonzo with this shit.
Facts.
So maybe I need to go do my own thing. So maybe it was that shit.
I don't know, bro. I hope that a lot of the athletes, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of the individuals around, not just them, but other individuals who are number 1 picks, who are, you know, sought after athletes, sought after entertainers, whomever it may be, creatives. I just hope we all learn from that, bro, because it's way, like, the way I look at it, even though it's different facets, bro, I think it's all a similar lesson on all of it, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Like, just reflecting on even us personally and the trials and tribulations we've had to get through to make it to where we have with our crafts. It's like, dang, man, it is a lot of individuals trying to give input. And if you don't have the right people around you, bro, it could be easy to make that mistake, man.
Yeah, it's very easy, bro, because people, you know, 9 times out of 10, they just see a potential number over your head. So if it's not really anybody that care, they can kind of steer you into these directions and have you doing these contracts or in situations that's really not best for you.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? So you definitely got to just be alert and have the wherewithal and not just think like in the artist, you know what I'm saying, frame of mind.
Right.
You got to think in all of that shit, like longevity, the short term compared to the long term. If you vested into something, you need to look down the line. You don't need to just be, if you're a designer and being like, well, let me just do this and I'll be able to get my clothes in these avenues, or I can get my music off in these avenues, or I can get my podcast off in these avenues, so I'm going to fuck with these people. And sometimes it's just not the best. You just got to think all of this shit out, bro, because it's a lot of fucking, and I know it's in the music, bro. Like, bro, it is
damn sure.
Just where I'm at right now, bro, you don't know how many fucking scammers and leechers that I've already been able to encounter, bro. Before you can even get to the fucking the middle of the, you know what I'm saying?
Let them know what year you on. What year you on?
This is legitly, this is the second year, legitly. You know what I'm saying? And it's been as the whole process have gone along, bro. It's just been getting more with the record. You know what I'm saying? Label shit, these contracts, seeing that,
right?
Seeing the marketing managers, you know what I'm saying, point of view. Seeing you know what I'm saying, the promotion point of view, bro. Like, it's a lot of motherfuckers here that's really not for you. So you have to really kind of like just not go in that shit with a hard head. You have to go in that shit with thinking. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this new age and shit, bro, like back in the day, like a Lil Wayne could just, bro, I'm about to just focus on this right here. I'm about to focus on the mic. I need to focus on the mic and my motherfucking pad. That's all I need to worry about. But nowadays, bro, you got to work with the pad, the mic. You need to know about the marketing. You need to know about the contracts. You need to know about all of this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you have so many people now who specialize in each of these things. And you'll have to go through each one of these different sectors. And you'll have to learn shit going through these to be like, oh, nah, I can't do this or I can't do that. So it's like these new artists nowadays, you got to be able to be on your game with all that shit, bro. And I feel like that's with everything nowadays. Because you have, you know what I'm saying, if it's the scammers or people that's just strictly managers that's fucking up shit. They want that fee.
Yeah, bro. Regardless if you win or not, I need my fee.
Yeah, I'm going to get my money, so shit. It don't matter what you do, nigga. I can manage 20, 30, 40 motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be on your game with this shit, bro. You can't be lackadaisical. So when you in this shit, bro, you got to learn all of this shit. Every little part of it. You have to be knowing so you know what type of situations you getting into and the people that you dealing with.
That's facts. Because if you don't know what you getting into, the situations you get into, how can you even start to look for help to get out?
Nah.
That's simple, bro.
Because in turn, like, with fucking, like we just talked about with Lonzo Ball and them, they like, shit, all we know is basketball. All I know is dribbling the ball and trying to shoot and assist. And the daddy, all I know is trying to train these niggas to do this shit.
Right.
And my wife, you know, she's very smart and all, but she don't really know the business of it. So guess what? I'm gonna hire a nigga like Alan Foster to fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Just overlook things.
Yeah, he know this shit. Alan, you know this, right? Come on, do all of this. We're worried about this. And then you get backdoored in those situations, find out you short $1.5 million, and you looking crazy. Because you never tried to learn the game. Right. You just try to do one, you just like the mic or just the ball. That's it.
You can't be no run track pony, bro.
You gotta learn every fucking thing nowadays or you're gonna lose. Yeah. Because it's somebody that knows everything or know a little bit more than you and they gonna get over on you.
That's facts, bro. That's facts. I think that, man, bro, I think you have given us hella jewels, man. I appreciate this, bro. I mean, just sitting here looking at it and everything we talked about during this whole duration, man, I like it kind of dives back in full circle, bro. Understanding value. And I think that's what this episode for sure has been centered on, and just understanding how we as creatives, we as individuals with a talent, how we're able to, number one, be aware of our value, but then number two, how to take that awareness and make it effectively work for us and work for, you know what I'm saying, the value that we already have and then the value that is to come. So, bro, man, I appreciate you stopping in with me, bro.
Good to be here, bro. Like I said, bro, and that's definitely what I want to get off to the people, you know what I'm saying, is knowing your value, you know what I'm saying, because if you don't, you're going to either let somebody take advantage of you or you're not going to reach your full potential. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
That's one of the two, you know what I'm saying, outcomes of that shit. You got to know what your value is before anybody else can tell you what your value is. So even when you're not getting what you need to be getting, you know what your value is, so you're going to keep on striving to get what you're worth. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts. That's facts.
Instead
bro.
of waiting for somebody to tell you, you know what I'm saying, well, you ain't shit.
Nah, that's
you know what
facts.
I'm saying? Or we'll give you a few pennies.
Facts.
You know
Bro, let your work ethic be the voice that navigates you and your talent. That's your work ethic, bro. Because if you focused on progress, if you focused on becoming better at what you're doing, that outcome, you'll know the value you've put in when you take a second to just look back and be like, dang, at year 1 I was here. Now year 3 I am here. The value of all of this, all my catalog for whatever it is I've been doing, I know what this is now because I've looked at the progress. I've been able to assess. I've been able to check benchmarks. And so that's huge, bro. That's facts. Well, bro, I ain't got nothing left for the people. You got anything left for them, man?
Hey, man, just like I said, just keep watching out, bro, because I know my potential is unlimited. I feel like all of us, whatever we're doing that we put our mind to, it's unlimited. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like no matter whoever listens to this, whatever you doing that you care for, that you probably scared to do, or you just unsure, or you doing it but you ain't doing it to your fullest, just keep on going, bro, because your potential is unlimited, bro, and then nobody can tell you what it is, and you know what your worth is. So until you get to that point, you know what I'm saying, you're not there. So keep on going until you feel like you at that point, and when you at that point of your potential, keep going.
That's facts, bro. Hey, we said all we can, man. Again, this is another episode of the Shed Talk. I hope you were imparted with a little bit of wisdom. I don't have much else left for you, but as always, spread peace, love, and positivity. I'm out, y'all.